Chapter 397, this is Goku's fight against Perfect Cell, and he threw one at Cell. And this is part of the reason why there wasn't a lot of Kamehamehas. Well, there wasn't as many as I wanted to believe there was in this arc. That's because Goku was out for most of it. Like, he was just gone for the whole second act, which is the entire series after the Demon King Piccolo arc. But here, he's not even training. He's just writhing in pain. Chapter 399, Cell hits Goku. He gives him a receipt. And then chapter 400, Goku hit a fan favorite. He teleported with this one and smashed on the face. That Kamehameha bleeds into chapter 401. Then there's two Kamehamehas in chapter 410. Cell launched one at full power at Gohan. And then Gohan, the most alpha Kamehameha probably on this list, launched an even stronger one at Cell, and it wrecked him. Sent him into space, and it probably killed another alien planet. And then chapters 414 to 15, Cell fired a Kamehameha to destroy Earth. In chapter 415, Gohan fired his greatest Kamehameha right back at Cell. And you know what? Scratch that. This is actually the most alpha Kamehameha. Then to end the arc, we got another tease. It's chapter 420. Cell charged the Kamehameha, but Trunks wasn't having none of that crap, and he killed him like nothing. So after this arc, we're left with 59 total on the series. The Muten Roshi at 6, Goku at 36 plus 7 teases, Grandpa Gohan at 1, Yamcha at 2, Kuririn at 7 plus 1 tease, Tenshinhan at 1, and Cell at 4 with 1 tease. And we got Gohan to the list. This is funny. He didn't launch a Kamehameha until this arc. And Gohan's at 2 now. Wow. You learn something new every day. Well, maybe not in the anime. He might have launched a Kamehameha if Frieza 1 or 2 times. And finally, the final story arc of Dragon Ball, Majin Buu. I was expecting a lot of Kamehamehas from this arc as well, because, well, Goten, Gohan, and Goku are pretty active in this arc, and also Majin Buu likes to launch the Kamehameha himself. But what we got was really the same as the Cell arc. So chapter 434, it's Goten who starts us off. He performs the Kamehameha on Trunks and misses wildly. That was the funniest Kamehameha, the freaking Kamehameha. This was one of the biggest reasons why I made this video. It's because I wanted to look at all the different Kamehamehas in the series. And then we don't see another Kamehameha until chapter 460. It's Gohan. He fired the Kamehameha at Majin Buu's egg. And 15 chapters later, Goku as SS3 launched a Kamehameha at Majin Buu. So that's the first one he did as SS3. Now we got every Super Saiyan transformation launching a Kamehameha with this one. Chapter 475, Majin Buu hits one right back at Goku. Then we get another tease. Chapter 495. So we skip 20 chapters later, and it's Gotenks. He tries to hit one, but obviously this is the one where he depowers and then eventually unfuses. And then 5 chapters later, it's Buu with Gotenks absorbed. He fired one at Gohan, but he missed. There's not many misses with this move. Not many characters really. This move really hits the target a lot. 10 chapters later, though, SS3 Goku, again, he starts the fight right out the gate. Boom, hits Majin Buu with the Kamehameha and incinerates him. Chapter 510, Majin Buu again repays the favor. And then later in that chapter, Goku pays him right back. Chapter 516, the final Kamehameha of the series. You won't believe this. It's Majin Buu. He launched a futile Kamehameha at the Genki Dama, and that was the final Kamehameha of Dragon Ball. So, you know, that could only mean the next video is every Genki Dama in the series. And unlike the Kamehameha, I can actually make a video of the anime, because there's not as many. I can make one of the movies and GT and Super as well. So that's what I'm going to do. The next video is going to be every Genki Dama in the series, and I'm going to include the movies and GT and Super. It's going to be a blast, pun intended. So we round out this final arc and all of Dragon Ball, the 10th arc of the series, with 68 total Kamehamehas, 9 total teases, plus 1 title page tease. So that's 10 teases total, 78 total. Either somebody put a hand gesture up or said it or something like that. 78 total. We got the Muten Roshi at 6, Goku at 39, with 6 teases, plus the chapter 107 title page, Grandpa Gohan at 1, Yamcha at 2, Kuririn at 7, plus 1 tease, Tenshinhan at 1, Cell at 4, plus 1 tease, Gohan at 3, Goten at 1, Gotenks at 1 tease, and then Majin Buu hit 4. And he also hit the final one of the series. This would sound alright until you realize that I didn't actually include the other 6 Kamehamehas that Goku fired at himself while training to go to Namek. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that he fired 7, but I only counted 1. So that takes the total up to 75. And instead of Goku only firing 39, he actually fired 46. So it's almost half of what he fires in the anime if that number 97 is actually correct. But remember that, it's 75 now, so I'm going to retroactively put a 75 there. Another funny stat is, you would think Goku would be the last one to hit the Kamehameha, but it's funny, he doesn't even hit the first one. So the first one's hit by Kame Sennin, and the last one's hit by Majin Buu. It's funny how things work. We have 2 villains fired off the Kamehameha, more times than many of these characters in the series actually did. Majin Buu and Cell both hit the Kamehameha 4 times. That's more than Yamcha, Tenshinhan, Gohan, and Goten. Gohan is closest at 3. Goten only hit 1, Yamcha hit 2. But Kuririn, or Krillin, came in 2nd place at 7, and then Kame Sennin came in 3rd at 6. And he didn't launch a Kamehameha after the 22nd tournament. That was the final one he hit, and he still fired off 6 of them. So the Muten Roshi, Kame Sennin, known for creating the Kamehameha itself, didn't launch a single Kamehameha throughout the entire Dragon Ball Z portion of the story, at least in the manga. He did launch one in movie 2 with Goku and Kuririn, but that's not in the manga. And lastly, the story arc containing the greatest number of Kamehamehas would be the Frieza arc. There's 14 total, coming from 2 characters, Goku and Kuririn, or Krillin. Goku hit 12 of them, and Kuririn or Krillin only had 2. But there is a close second with way more variety, and that would be the 22nd tournament. There's 10 total with 1 tease coming from 5 different characters, including Yamcha, Kuririn, Goku, Tenshinhan, and the Muten Roshi. And a close third would be Red Ribbon Army Arc, where Goku had damn near all of them. Anyway, the next video is going to be on the Genki Dama, aka the Spirit Bomb. It actually translates to the Spirit Ball, but I'll explain more of that in the next video. I think Spirit Bomb actually sounds way cooler though. But there you go. Every Kamehameha in Dragon Ball ever.